Martell is just a big piece of fine male trash. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for another review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So let's get right on into this shit, okay? So we open up the episode with Marceau and Maurice, okay? They got this big piece of land that's in North Huntsville, and they want to call it Scott Manor and build houses on it, and you know, bring their families into it, and they got their sons with them, and they just teaching them all about entrepreneurship and, you know, generational wealth. And them boys ain't trying to hear this shit. You know, they just there for the fact that they daddy said that, okay, we coming out here to film on this land, and you know, we gotta act like we really give a fuck. Like, they didn't give a fuck about that. Like, they were just out there like, how long is this scene gonna be? That's the way it seemed to me, okay? They didn't really give a damn about this shit at the end of the day. So, you know, but I do think that's a great thing. I do know that at some point in time, well, I would hope that my family would do something like that, like get some land and put houses and shit there. Like, that would be nice, but my family don't get along. So that shit won't work out at all. Like, we'll all be on the same damn street. Well, my mother's family don't get along. We'll all be on the same street next door to each other and won't even speak. That's the way it goes, child. So, nah, I pass on that for my family. But that's a good thing, though, for the Scott men to want that for their family. That's a great thing. So, Mel, she's back, okay? And she's looking for a new house, and Destiny is helping her look for one, okay? And she done found this house, and it's brand spanking new. It's cute. It's spacious for her and her 4 children, and she is down with the get down. She's ready to move on with her life. And to be honest, it's a great thing that she is, because Martell ain't doing shit but bringing her down and trying to make her look bad. That's all that he's doing, and I'm glad that she's taking the steps to move on with her life. So as they're talking about it, you know, she tells Destiny that Martell wants to take the kids from her and have full custody and all this stuff, accusing her of cheating and shit like that. So Destiny is very disgusted by the fact that he wants to take the kids away from Melody. So then Destiny brings up the conversation that she had with Martell when he came up to her house, telling her not to choose no sides and shit like that. And Melody like, look, he going to everybody in town to put them on his side so he can look good in this situation. And that's exactly what he's doing, Mel. He's trying to bring everybody to his side so he can look good in this situation, because he know that he don't look good at all in this situation, and he's working hard to you know, to sway the votes, to see if everybody gonna be on Team Martell and not Team Melody. You know what I mean? He really trying his hardest to get everybody on his side, but he ain't doing a good job at doing it because he looks stupid as hell. He don't realize that. He think he doing a great job. He really thinking that people buying his shit, and they're not buying it. Everybody sees through the bullshit like you bathed in a Windex, my nigga. Like, that's just what it is. So Tisha comes over to Kimmy's house. Kimmy already got lemonade and everything down there for Tisha, and they go outside and they sit on the back porch and they decide to go into the conversation about the family land that Marceau and Maurice is putting out there. At this current point, you know, Kimmy ain't really down with the idea of building a house and being so close to all of them and shit like that, because she likes her privacy. She don't want to be around everybody. She don't want to be bothered with people. She don't want to be around them. Everybody gonna be coming to her house and all of this other shit. So, you know, she don't really want to be bothered. And so, I agree with Kimmy, because I don't like to be bothered either. And it could be that Aquarius shit in me, but I don't like to be bothered with people either. Like, you know, I made the joke of earlier in the video saying that I would love to see my family build a bunch of houses on some land near each other. But to be honest, I wouldn't. Like, I'm glad that my sister don't live around me no more. Like, she moved into her own apartment. I ain't got to see her all the time. Like, you know, you can't be, like, I love family, but I can't be around family 24/7. Like, I can't. Like, that's just, I just need my own space, my own, you know, adrenaline. Like, I just can't be around people all the time. Like, I need that space away from the people. You know what I mean? So I totally understand where Kimmy coming from. And Tisha needs to understand where Kimmy coming from, too, because they are grown women. She don't want to be bothered with y'all like that. All y'all drama, all y'all BS. I don't blame her. She don't want to be around y'all. Period. Then they started bringing up Martell popping up at their place of business or whatnot, and how he was apologizing to Marceau and all this other stuff. And then Tisha starts going into the conversation where she wants Kimmy to be 100% loyal to her and all of this other stuff. This is what I don't like. I don't like the fact that Tisha's being a child. At the end of the day, you know what I mean, Kimmy is friends with both Mel and Tisha. What Mel and Tisha had going on ain't got a goddamn thing to do with Kimmy. So why in the hell do you feel like you gotta make her choose a side and be more loyal to you than to her? Like, that shit is stupid. You know what I mean? Like, just let this grown woman hang out with whoever the hell she wanna hang out with. I can't stand people like that. Like, you can't be loyal to her. You got to be loyal to me. Bitch, she ain't got nothing to do with what y'all got going on. So what the fuck? What's it to you on who she hanging out with? What's it to you about what she talking about? That's stupid. You know what I mean? Like, if she want to be cool with her, she can be cool with her if she wants to. It is what it is. Like, all y'all grown. So I hate that she's putting Kimmy in a situation like that to be questioned. That's really retarded and really ridiculous, and I ain't fucking with it. Tisha being all emotional for some stupid shit. Really. Like, grow up. So Melody is packing to get ready to move into her new house, and her mother comes over. Now, Melody said with everything that's been going on with the pandemic and all of this other stuff, she hasn't been able to see her mama like that, but she's glad to see her. So they have a conversation about Martell and everything that he's been doing, like with the infidelity, him talking about he want to take the kids away from Melody and all of that stuff. And you know, Melody's mother is very disappointed in Martell, as she should be. She doesn't have any respect for Martell, as she shouldn't, and because he hurt her child. So anybody that has a son-in-law or a daughter-in-law that hurt their child, of course you're not going to have any positive feelings about them. So, you know, it is what it is. So I totally agree with her mom, and I totally understand that, because, I mean, that's just like with my brother. He had a girlfriend last year, and she was a terrible ass girlfriend to him, and I did not like her at all. I wasn't fucking with her at all. But even, you know, they had this little toxic ass relationship. You know how those relationships you have in your early 20s where you break up, you make up, you take them back, they take you back. That's the type of relationship they had. But he expected me to be pleasant with her. But that's all I could do was be pleasant. My feelings did not change. I still didn't like the bitch. But however, I was only being nice because of him, because that's who he wanted to be with. But my feelings remained the same. I don't like her. So it is what it is. So I totally get where her mom is coming from. Nobody wants to see their child hurt in no situation like that, especially with a narcissistic ass man like this who wants to try to blame her for every damn thing and say he was provoked into cheating. Like, it don't make no sense. So Martell meets up with his real estate broker, Chris, about this business deal that he had. I think they was gonna call it the Hope, whatever. I forgot what it was called. But they was talking about the business deal and the people that's investing in it, and they're kind of pushing back from having Martell be the face of it. Martell doesn't know why they're pushing back. But the reason why they're pushing back is because of everything that's been going on in his personal life. Everything that's been in the blogs with the infidelity and all this other stuff. They don't want to give out the wrong impression. So they're backing out on him being the face of the situation. So Martell's being a dirty, low down ass nigga, and now he doesn't even realize that the way that you went out here and fucked over on your wife and fucked another woman, now that's karma biting you in the ass. Now it's fucking with your money and the things that you had going up. You know what I mean? So Chris, who also committed adultery in his own marriage, was trying to, you know, show Martell the way. You know what I mean? Trying to put him in the right direction. But Martell didn't want to hear that. All he had to do was sit up and deflect and bring up Chris's flaws and all this other stuff. And he talking about, I only cheated because she did. She pushed me to it. Like, no. Cheating is a choice at the end of the day. And it doesn't matter what you claim she was doing, nigga. You cheated on her. You cheated on her. You know what I mean? Talking about you cheated because she did. No, you cheated because you wanted to cheat. And on top of that, you have been doing it for 5 years, bruh. She wasn't your priority for 5 years, so what are you saying? Even if she did cheat on your ass, it really wouldn't matter because you already been doing it for 5 years. You know what I mean? And you thinking that, and you keep bringing up the fact that you provided for your family and you took care of your kids. You think that just because you provided, that means you were a great husband. That don't mean a goddamn thing, nigga, when you sit up here cheating and committing adultery and fucking other bitches and getting them pregnant. That don't mean shit. You the typical nigga that want to sit up here and act like because you put food on the table, that gives you the right and the leeway to go out and cheat on somebody. Then you said, I cheated on her all day, but I always came home at night. Are you serious? And you think that's a great thing? Oh my God. So Tisha and Marceau, they're talking, and Tisha starts bringing up her trust issues and Kimmy. She feels like Kimmy is way more loyal to Mill than she is to her. And I just think that this is like elementary school ass BS. Like, girl, grow up. Like, grow up, bitch. Like, are you serious? Oh, damn. I kept saying I'm not gonna say this word like this. Whatever, girl, grow up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of hearing you talk about it. It's like every scene you talking about Kimmy and the shit that's going on with her and how you feel like she need to stop being friends. Just say you don't want her to be friends with Mill and just keep it moving. Like, that's all you really gotta say. Grow up, girl. So as they're having a conversation about, you know, Kimmy and her loyalty, Wanda messy ass brings her ass into the building and she starts talking about her new man. Now, she's sitting up here with a new man and she's still married and still got her wedding ring on her finger. Who does that? Who does that? Wanda does that. And then she was talking about what's going on with the hoax. Already being messy. Why the hell do you give a fuck about what's going on with the hoax? Why do you care? It ain't got nothing to do with you. But, like, focus on your own self. Then she started talking about how she heard that Martell got a baby by another woman and all this other stuff. She said, oh, y'all ain't heard about that? It's all around town that he got a baby by somebody else. While you sit up here talking about somebody else's marriage, look at your own goddamn marriage, okay? Your own marriage is kind of messed up, okay? It's kind of messed up. Like, stop. Like, really just stop it, okay? Like, seriously. Like, at the end of the day, like, I ain't with it. 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 I'm just not. Like, she is so messy. Like, you cannot sit up here and put your mouth on anybody else's marital issues when you sitting up here with a whole man and you got your wedding ring on. Like, Miss Wanda, mind your business, get your life, and just go on about you. So, Kimmy and Maurice were having a conversation, and they were basically talking about Scott Manor, and Kimmy was like, she don't want to do that shit, basically. She don't want to do it. She don't want to do it. And Maurice is trying to convince her to do it, but Kimmy not moving on it. She don't want to do that shit. Like, she don't want to sit up there and stay amongst all them damn people. Like, I don't blame her. Like, she wants her own space. She wants her distance. She don't want to be around them, rightfully so. But then she was talking about how she got these issues with Tisha and how Tisha keep on questioning her loyalty. And now that she got something that she got planned for her son, she wants to invite everybody, and it's to the point to where she don't know who she wants to invite without upsetting somebody else. Kimmy, my advice to you is, girl, invite whomever the fuck you want to invite. It ain't got nothing to do with them. That's your shit. You invite who the fuck you want to invite. Like, I don't even understand why this is even a question. At the end of the day, you invite whoever the hell you want to. Fuck them. They ain't gotta like it. If they don't like it, that's on them. This your shit. Your planning. If you want to invite whoever you want to, you do it. Like, whoever got a problem with it can kiss your ass. That's how I feel about it, child. So Melody is outside her new house playing with her children, and then that's when Martell pops up and he sends the kids in the house. So he pops up, want to argue with her about this and that. Martell is a disrespectful ass bitch, okay? You a disrespectful bitch ass nigga, okay? Like, straight up to the floor up. You are disrespectful as fuck, okay? Seriously. And I just can't get with it. I can't get with it at all. Like, you sitting up here saying all the things you're doing to me, you stop doing it. Who was you doing it with? It's everything about fucking for you, my nigga. Like, are you serious? Like, grow up. You're so disgusting. Oh my God. Like, for real. Melody was ready to throw something at his ass. It was to the point to where production had to step in because Martell was being very fucking disrespectful. Very disrespectful. That's why she don't want your ass. Period. You a bitch. For real. You a bitch. And I don't see how anybody would want to fuck with you after seeing your behavior tonight and any other night. Because you a bitch with a bald head. That's what this motherfucking shit is. I can't fuck with it, y'all. With that being said, y'all, this was a great episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Why wasn't I watching this damn show beforehand? Why y'all ain't never tell me about this show? Like, I ain't fucking with y'all, Team Scotty. Why the fuck y'all didn't tell me about this show before? Okay? With that being said, you guys, I'm out here until my next review. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.